I want to talk about planners today. I know a lot of content creators right now are talking about goal setting. This is the season for setting goals. And just because you've left the workforce is no reason not to continue setting goals. I think setting goals in retirement is just as important as when you're setting goals in your career. So don't break that momentum if you've been setting goals for a long time. But what I want to talk about is planners because I think the YouTube creators out there, they're talking about goal setting. They're doing a good job on it. I've watched some of the videos, but not very many talk about planners. And I think planners are necessary for when you're setting goals. Now, I started using a Franklin Covey planner back in the early 1980s. I was fortunate. I was a bank manager, was working with a savings and loan. There was a number of us managers that got to go to a workshop that was being sponsored by Franklin Covey. And we sat through the workshop. It was a full day workshop on how to use the planner and walked away from it. And for the next 15 years, I probably used a Franklin Covey planner. And then after that, I started experimenting. I've used everything from the Clever Fox planner to the Passion planner, Law of Attraction planner, Productivity planner, Legend planner. I think I've used them all out there. And there hasn't been a single year that has gone by, I can guarantee it, since 1982 when I first discovered planners that I haven't used one. And like most people, you'll start out, the planner will have something in the beginning, at various exercises. Each planner seems to be a little bit different, but various exercises that you'll do to get to a specific number of set goals. And then these are going to be your goals for the next year. The problem that I have found with planners is that once you set the goals, you're going to turn your page and now you have your week, your daily and your weekly and your monthly and your daily and your weekly and your monthly, however it is, for the next 365 days. And maybe every week you might have a reflection, every month you'll have a reflection of how the week went or how the month went. But the problem is that once you've turned that page from setting the goals, I think, it's that out of sight, out of mind situation. At least that's, what's happened for me. So, I will diligently use my planner. I'll set the goals in the very beginning, and then I start getting into, the nitty gritty, the daily grind of things. And I'll have my meetings listed there. I will have my tasks listed and all of these other things. And then I'll turn the page and keep doing this. And it looks like a lot of chicken scratch at the end of the day. And when it comes to the end of the month, it was like, how close did you get to your goal? And it was like, oh, I forgot there's a goal involved there. And the problem with these planners is every single one of them, I think, is that when you are in the weekly grind of things, you lose sight of what those yearly goals are. And so one of the things that I've learned that helps out a lot, and this is something that I want to encourage you to do, I suggest you to do, and I'm hoping that you are setting goals for yourself, is that once you go through those exercises, when you turn to the next page and you've got your Monday through Sunday, or maybe it's Sunday through Saturday, however that works there, that there's some spot in that planner that you go ahead and write out your yearly goals again. So every week when you're turning that planner, you're also focusing on those yearly goals. And now those tasks become, are these tasks getting you closer to the goal that you set for yourself? Does that make sense? This is something that I've really struggled with before because, like I say, as I reach the end of the month or the end of the year especially, and it was like, okay, you do a recap. How'd you do with your goals? And it was like, you've forgotten all about your goals, and yet you spent all that time, all those exercises in the very beginning with that. So keep your goals front and center every single day of the week. And again, just because you've left the workforce is no reason not to be setting goals. Goals are important. There's been a lot of studies out there that have shown that goals are not only beneficial for your health, but also beneficial for your emotional being. both physical and emotional side of things, there's going to be a positive impact on these goals. And a lot of it's because it's helping you stay on a routine. And staying on a routine is really super important when you're retired or when you've left the workforce. Even if you're out of a job and you're looking for a new job, you have to have that routine there. It's something that I used to talk about all the time in my career coaching videos. The key is your goals have to be measurable. So when we're talking about health, what exactly does that mean? Losing weight? How many pounds do you want to lose in the next year? You went through these exercises, you set down what you're going to do monthly, what you're going to do quarterly to reach these year-end goals. What I'm saying is keep these goals front and center every time you turn that page in your daily planner. I hope this made sense and that you found it useful and informative. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification, because I'm talking about embracing retirement with purpose, passion, and new beginnings every week, and I don't want you to miss. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.